Hey guys, I already filmed like the first 5 minutes of this video, but I decided to start again. So, hi. I know I look awkward. I'm sitting on a stool in front of this bed, ritual. I don't even know what I'm saying. I just thought I'd film a quick little video for you guys because Hannah hasn't uploaded in forever. Hannah, upload your video. She filmed it a long time ago, she just hasn't uploaded it yet. Excuse my knees. And I thought it would just be nice if I did a quick little video, just kind of a ramble. The opening to this was a lot better the first time, so I'm sorry. I don't really have anything planned to talk about. I just thought I'd do a quick little ramble whilst I did a chore, folding laundry. I don't really know who any of this laundry belongs to because, it's my family's. We kind of just mix up our laundry. And I know in a lot of houses, people, do their own, loads of laundry and stuff, but not in my house, which is a little weird, but just kind of how we work. I'll probably eventually end up having my own loads. I just never really have enough to do it all at once. And this must be very entertaining, watching me fold whilst I discuss clothing. How does one even go about folding an itty-bitty skirt for a young child? This is kind of a very uncomfortable position I'm in. I would think just sitting on a stool would be fine, but it's not. Sorry for my mouth noises. I tend to click my mouth. I don't know if you can hear it. The camera's kind of far away from me. My knees are really intrusive. Look how ripped my jeans are. I think they're a little ridiculous. It's just, they were just kind of there and I needed pants, so just wore the first thing I saw. Oh yes, I like this shirt. I bought this shirt the other day when I went oh, I hear my cat. I bought this shirt the other day when I went shopping for a dress for my graduation. And it looks really trashy, it looks old and stuff, and I love it. It reminds me, I doubt only half of you, not even, would get this, but it reminds me of the girl in the Fosters, main character, Callie, something she would wear. Do any of you watch that show? I watch that show. I like that show. Although, doesn't it just really annoy you? Not even annoy you, excite you maybe even? I'm not patient. When shows leave off on cliffhangers, wow. That was a good cliffhanger in the Fosters, but I really just want to know. Sometimes cliffhangers are just kind of painful to me when shows leave off. I remember there was this show that I really, really liked, and it was on Netflix. It was called Survivor, and it was kind of like a post-apocalyptic show, and everyone died of a disease. But it wasn't getting enough views, and they unexpectedly canceled it. But they canceled it on a cliffhanger, and that just hurt my heart, because I'm never going to know how that was supposed to end, and how they had planned for it to end. It's kind of sad when shows get canceled. Not with some of them, not with the ones that are made with big channels and stuff, but for shows that are just made on small channels, because there was probably a lot of hard work put into making that TV show, and the writer or the creator was probably really proud of it, and it would just be kind of sad when it ends, if you were to write a book and no one was to read it, because a lot of work is put into it, you know? A lot of heart and soul. It's made with love. I like folding towels. It's my favorite thing to fold. Although sometimes they feel kind of weird. Like certain textures on fabric really just like bugs me. Like some things I just can't touch. Like nails on a chalkboard, you know? Sorry if I just brought any like for a long time I couldn't touch chalk. So it would just make me cringe so much. Just the thought of chalk would make me want to cry for a couple months. I think I got over it eventually. I'm fine with touching it now, but for a long time it was just like, ugh. Do any of you guys have like cringe stuff like that? Stuff that just, weird stuff that just makes you cringe, you know? The word, this is gonna sound really weird. The word spooning used to make me cringe. Like just the word, not the concept. This is a very big towel. I'm very bad at words. What am I even talking about? I'm also not keeping in mind whilst I speak the fact that I should probably be looking at the camera, as well as the fact that I need to pace myself when I talk, which is something a lot of you have probably noticed, like especially if you've seen the first video. I speak in real life, I speak very, 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 very quickly. And a lot of my friends know that, and they've all gotten used to it, and they've all learned to understand me with time, but if you're not really close to me, sometimes I just talk so fast no one can even understand what I'm saying, because my mind moves fast. And it used to be because I had a lot to say. I don't really anymore. Now it's just kind of out of habit. But when I film, I'm doing my best to learn to speak more slowly so that it can be more enjoyable for all you guys. Because if you haven't subscribed to the channel for a long time, it's probably very noticeable the fact that Hannah, my channel partner, is a very, like she's not very, but she's been practicing a long time. She's experienced with ASMR, and I myself am not. I've mentioned this a couple times, but in case you haven't heard, the first video I ever filmed was my first video ever even thinking about doing ASMR and stuff like that, because I honestly don't even watch ASMR. I think it's amazing and it helps so many people, but it just doesn't work for me. But I do watch it sometimes. Like if I were to, let's say, need an idea for a video, I would look up some videos. Like for example, the idea I got for this video, I got this from Artsy Tingles, who's a very good ASMR artist, who puts a lot more dedication in her videos than I do, honestly. But that's basically the extent to which I watch ASMR or listen to it, because it just never worked for me, I guess. Although, I probably haven't given it a valid chance yet. Uh-oh, I'm running out of laundry to fold. Summer is coming. I like summer. It's one of my favorite seasons because I have the most fun in it. But I don't think it's my favorite because I feel like in the summertime, everything just kind of speeds up, I guess. And it's more about like having fun than thinking or being creative and stuff like that. And that sounds kind of weird. It's kind of hard for me to explain, but I feel like general intellect in the summertime for me personally kind of goes out the window, and it's just replaced with swimming and fun and stuff. And that's awesome, and I love having fun. But I like in the colder months, like fall, because when it's chilly, this is gonna sound really weird, I think more, and just feel more intellectual when it's cold and stuff. But I do love the summer, especially because of where I live. I'm going to take a break from that. Especially because where I live very close to a beach, and I have all my life. I mean, when I was a lot younger, maybe like up to 6, I was a couple-minute car drive away from the beach, which was awesome, and I went all the time with my family. I've always been like an outdoorsy person. Like, I went to the beach a lot, and I used to go camping every year. And then when I moved, I was still close to a beach, maybe a little bit farther, maybe like a 7-minute car ride. And I went there a lot in the summertime. And at that beach was awesome because right down the street from it, there was this little like shop. It wasn't like a shop really, more like a hangout. And this beach was a very like busy beach, but in the little hangout, it was just completely it was like a teenager heaven. So like all the parents would go rest on the porches of the beach houses and stuff, because in that little town everyone was friends. And they would all sit in their beach chairs, and all the teenagers would go to the little hangout with, and they'd sell food and ice cream and candy and stuff, and there was tables, and they were all carved up with kids' names and stuff. I keep saying and stuff and and there was like claw games, and I said and stuff again. I loved it so much. And they were going to end up shutting it down. I moved away a couple years ago, but I'm so close to it, maybe like 20 minutes away. They were going to close it down, and the town fought for it to stay, and it did. But the problem is they made it really adult-friendly. So now it's not really a teenage hangout, more of just a hangout. But that's okay. That was a really pointless ramble. I'd be surprised if you're still watching this. But I like the summer now because I am about a 10-minute, maybe 15-minute walk away from the beach. A 10-minute walk away from a park that's also on a beach, but not a swimming beach. And I go there in the summertime almost every day. And when I'm not there, I have hiccups. When I'm not there, I'm at Hannah's house, which is about 45 minutes away from me. Or I am at the pool. But I love going to the beach every day. And I love swimming. Some people don't like the ocean, which is kind of like, how do you not like the ocean? I mean, I understand that's gross and stuff. Hannah doesn't like the ocean, which is kind of a downer. Because I love going to the beach. But I make her go with me anyway, so we can tan and stuff. I know tanning's bad, but I just can't help myself. I just do it anyway. I mean, I wear sunscreen. I just get so tan in the summertime. It's just something that happens, I guess. And right next to the beach that I have a couple minutes away, there is a convenience store, which I love. I get very attached to things, and like that convenience store is like my second home, which is funny. I go there a lot, and they renovated it recently, which was cool, because now it's like even more homely, and there's a little counter that you can sit, and I like to go there and sit with my friends for extended periods of time, probably much longer than necessary. And there's a little ice cream shop and a pizza place, and it's just the best of times in the summer, going there with my friends. And school's ending, which is really sad because I know in a lot of schools, like, people aren't really all that close, and there's cliques and stuff, but it's not really like that as much in my school. Like, there is definitely cliques, but we've all been together for 4 years now, and bullying, although it does kind of happen, it doesn't happen really severely, and it doesn't happen nearly as much as it does in some other schools. Like, I've never seen anyone getting severely bullied, and even if someone's being mean to someone, someone's always there to stand up for them. And even the weird kids have friends because we're all especially nice to them. And since school's ending, we're all leaving, which is just really too bad, because in my grade, we're kind of all pretty close to each other. We have so much fun just as a collective whole, and like there's not really cliques, and there's not really popular kids. I mean, there's popular kids, but the thing is that half the grade is popular. So when half the grade's popular, it's kind of like no one's popular really, which is cool. And usually you would just go to like the next high school. Maybe there's 2 or 3 high schools to pick from, so you just stay with them. But in my location, there's actually 7 in like a 30-mile radius or something like that, something around there. So we're all getting split up, which is too bad. And me especially, like if I were to go to maybe one of the 2 main ones, I'd stay with my people, but I'm going to one that is really far away. It's maybe a 45-minute drive, no, more like an hour and a half every day to get there, because I take the city bus, which is too bad. But 2 really good friends of mine are going there, which is excellent, because I'm really lucky for that to happen, because only about 10 kids in my grade got to go, but there's 2 campuses for this school, so there's only maybe 5, maybe 4 that's going to my campus, me being one of them, 2 being my friends, and then this one other girl that I don't know very well. So that's a little sad that I'm going to be away from my people, but I'm going to a really, really excellent school, which is good, which I'm excited about. I'm excited for high school. I know it's fun if you do it right. Some people have a horrible time, some people have a great time. I really have a mediocre time. I don't know. I'm not really necessarily exciting or a troublemaker or out there really, but I'm also not reserved or anything, so I'll have an okay time. This ramble has been absolutely ridiculous. I'm so sorry. I'm trying really hard to improve my ASMR. I really am. I think I have made, personally, I don't mean to like compliment myself, although it's not that bad to do. I mean, people, you guys are allowed to like yourself, but I think I have made a lot of progress since the first video, because I barely even knew what ASMR was back then, and I talked really fast, but I didn't actually know you weren't supposed to. I mean, it was probably supposed to be common sense that you weren't supposed to talk fast, but I don't have much of that. And I wasn't really paying attention very much to how fast I was talking in this video. Sorry about that. But I'm trying hard, and I think I'm getting there. I filmed a video a little while back, and it was doing a makeup video like Hannah had done,